So today, let us start with respect to methods that are present in the WebDriver interface. Okay. So see, WebDriver is basically an interface, right? WebDriver is an interface. So the WebDriver interface has few methods. Okay. So basically the WebDriver interface typically found in Selenium, and it basically provides a variety of methods to control and interact with the web browsers. Okay. Here is the list of the commonly used methods available in the WebDriver interface. Okay. So let us start with respect to the basic WebDriver methods. So the first method is get string URL. See, the first method is get, and it is a string, and it takes the argument as string URL. It opens at the specified URL in the browser. This is the use of get. Okay, it opens the specified URL in the browser. For example, if we consider here, we have first set up the Chrome driver, then we have launched that particular Chrome browser, right? And then we have used this get. The get method, whatever we have used, it is taking an argument like this, which is HTTPS, and here by using this we will be launching the website. Which website we are trying to launch? With the help of driver.get, we are trying to launch google.com. And the major thing with respect to driver.get is that the driver.get is a method which will wait until the page is loaded completely. It will not continue, or it will not move to the next step or the next line of code until the page is completely loaded. Okay, so what is the characteristics of get method? It is a method which helps us in launching the URL, right? And the advantage is that the execution will not move to the next line of code until the page is completely loaded. Okay, see, Control S, right click, run as Java application. Okay, I'm just trying to execute the same line of codes, guys, where I'm trying to have google.com I'm trying to launch. So driver.get is a method which will help us in entering the URL and launching the URL with respect to the driver or the browser that we have set up. In our case, it is Chrome driver, right? So here it is executing and it is waiting for the browser to get launched. Yeah, once it is launched, it will enter https google.com, right? So this URL we have entered. For example, if we want to launch some other website, for example, let me try to launch automation demo. Okay, I'm trying. So let us try to launch this particular website. Okay, this particular website, let us try to launch. What I'll do, I'll just try to replace https driver.get. I'll just try to replace as this. So now it will launch demo.automationtesting.in/register.html website. Right click, run as Java application. It is just waiting for the browser to launch. Once it is launched, it will enter demo.automationtesting.in/register.html. So it launched and it maximized, right? So that is the use of driver.get method. Okay. Next is get current URL. This returns the current page URL. What is the current page URL? This is the current page URL. The return type is string. For the get current URL, the return type is string. See, driver dot, and what I'll do, I'll just try to use it here. Driver dot get current URL. This one. So the return type is string. The return type for this particular method is string, right? Current URL. This is the string. And let me try to make use of println statement to print my current URL. Okay, system.out.println current URL. This is the variable in which I'm trying to store. Again, run as Java application. See, again, what it will do, it will try to launch automation testing.in/register.html website, and it will try to extract the current value, current URL, .get current URL. And once it is extracted, see, until it is loaded, see, it is still loading. We cannot find the next execution. Once the loading is completed with respect to get method, the next line of code will be executed. See, this is the current URL, right? This was the current URL. So that is been printed. So this is the use of get current URL method. Now what are the next method that we have? Let me try to close this particular open windows. Okay. The next thing that we have is get title. It returns the title of the current page, right? It will return the title of the current page. So for that, let me try to write it. So this will help us in extracting current URL. I'll just try to write here. This particular method, the get current URL, will help us in returning the current page URL. Now the next that we have is we have driver.get title. It will try to return us the title of the web page that we are using. Get title is the method, string is the return type. Okay, I'll try to rename the string as title. Okay, then I'll try to print the title, whatever the title that we have got with respect to get title method. I'll try to print that. So let me try to replace current URL with title. So this will help us in returning the title of the current page. I'll show you where we can see the title. Okay, right click, run as Java application. Then again it will launch the website. Again Chrome driver will be launched. It will enter demo.automationtesting.in. Now observe with respect to driver.get method that it will wait for the next line of code to execute until the loading is complete. See, loading completed. Only then it will maximize. Okay, and then it will try to extract the data. See, it maximized, then it will try to extract the data. With respect to get title, we have register. Now where you can see this title, get title or the title of the web page, right click, inspect and navigate to the DOM structure. Inside the DOM structure you can see one tag with title, right? You can see one tag with title. Let me try to find that. Let me do Control F and let me try to give it as title. Okay, see here we can see the tag, right? This particular tag, wherever it finds that particular text, register is the text. So that value it will try to extract with the help of get title method. This is the title of the web page that we have opened. Okay, next thing, get page source. See, the page source is nothing but it returns the source code of the current page. If you want to extract the source code of the current page, we can make use of this get page source method. Okay, so I'll write again driver.get page source. This is the method which returns string. Okay, it will return the string as and page source as the value. Now what I will do, I'll try to print whatever the extracted page source we have got. So let me try to copy the variable and let me try to paste, right click, run as Java application. Okay, so first it will try to launch demo.automationtesting.in. Then it will try to get the current URL and it will try to print. Then it will try to extract the title. It will try to extract the title and it will try to print. Then it will extract the page source and it will try to print the page source. Now see, what is this page source? Page source is nothing but the DOM structure, right? The DOM structure, this everything, the script, doc type, HTML head, style. So this is known as the page source. So all those things will be extracted. So you can see all those things: HTML language, EN, XMLNS, HTTP ://www.w3.org 1999.html. So this is known as a page source. So the get page source method will help us in returning the source code of the current page. Okay, the next is driver.close. See, the close is also a method which will try to close the currently focused window. Okay, the driver.close will try to close the currently focused window. Now which is the currently focused window? This is the currently focused window. For example, if I make use of this, okay, and let me try to click here, it will try to open two windows. Now how many windows we have? We have two windows, right? And which is the currently focused one? This is the currently focused one, right? And which is, now if I switch to this, now which is the currently focused one? This is the currently focused one. So whatever the currently focused window we have, that particular window will be closed by using driver.close. Okay, it will try to close like this, close. Okay, then next we have driver.quit. Driver.quit will not close the currently focused one, it will close the entire browser. Okay, the difference between driver.close and driver.quit, very important interview question. Difference between driver.close and driver.quit. Driver.close will close the currently focused window, whereas driver.quit will quit the entire browser. Okay, see, if we have, suppose we are having like this one more window. Okay, for example, if I click here, it will open one window. So how many windows we have? Two windows we have. Driver.close will close currently focused window like this, whereas driver.quit will quit or close the entire browser like this. Okay, so that is the difference between driver.close and driver.quit. I'll show you driver.quit. Driver.close I will show you once we do with respect to switching of the windows. There I will show. Okay, so for this I will do driver.quit. This is a method which will take no arguments. Okay, let me try to write this above. Driver.quit like this. Okay, right click, run as Java application. So first it will launch the website. Okay, then it will try to extract the current URL, print the current URL, then it will try to extract get title, print the title, extract page source, print the page source, then maximize the window, then quit the browser. Okay, let me rerun one more time because it got closed. Right click, run as Java application. Okay, so first it will try to launch the website. So yeah, it launched website, then it will try to do the desired operation. If it is closing, then it performed driver.quit. It closed the window that it was open, right? Suppose if I don't write this, now see the window will be open only, it will not get closed because I have not written driver.quit. As I have not written driver.quit, it will not quit the browser. Okay, see, it will launch, it will try to enter, it will try to get all the details and maximize, done. Execution completed, right? But still my automation window is open, right? Because I have not written driver.quit. If I am writing driver.quit, it will quit the browser. Okay, that is driver.quit method. Okay, next thing what we have, get window handle and get window handles. Okay, this I will show you when we are trying to dealing with the when we are trying to learn or when we are trying to see how to handle multiple windows. Okay, at that time I will show you these two methods, driver.getWindowHandle and driver.getWindowHandles. Now let us see something with respect to navigate. See, navigate, whenever we have a browser, right? The navigate will help us in dealing with these three things. One is driver.navigate.back. Okay, driver.navigate.forward, driver.navigate.refresh. Okay, driver.navigate.toURL. It will take the URL also. Okay, let us see. Now for example, I have launched this website, right? Consider the test case is like this. The test case is launch the website. Okay, I'll try to write the test case here. Okay, let me try to open one notepad or let me try to open one txt file. Okay, I'll write one file. Okay, here I'll try to create scenario.txt. Okay, this is the file that I have created. I'll click on finish. Okay, the scenario is like this, or the test case is like this. Launch, okay, launch this particular website, automation testing. Let me keep it as a demo site. Okay, launch demo site, maximize the window, okay, maximize the window and launch, launch one more URL, launch URL for let me try to take web tables. Okay, launch the URL for web table. This is the scenario. Okay, or this is the test case. What is the test case? We have to launch the demo site in Chrome browser. Then we have to maximize the window. Then we have to launch URL for web table. Okay, this is our scenario, or this is our test case. Now, how to automate is, first thing we have to make use of driver.get, right? Driver.get will help us in launching the website. So we have launched. Once we have launched, what is the next thing? We have to maximize our window. So for that we have driver.manage.window.maximize, right? This will help us in maximizing the window, correct? Window.maximize. Okay, once we have maximized, what is the next step? The next step is we have to launch this particular website, right? So for that, what we can do is we can make use of driver.navigate to URL, right? To, and we can pass the, either we can pass URL or we can pass string. I'll pass it as a string, okay, like this. Okay, so this will do the task. See, I'll keep the debug point, okay, and I'll right click debug as Java application. So first it will launch the Chrome browser. It will enter demo.automationtesting.in/register/html. It will launch that. It will maximize after that. See, it launched. It is waiting until the page is loaded. Once it is done, it will try to maximize. It is still loading, hence we are waiting for the next step. So it got maximized, and now we have to execute this driver.navigate.to method, right? So for that, what I will do, I'll try to keep it something like this to show you guys. Okay, I'll try to keep it like this. Which is the website, or which is the URL that we have currently? We have currently demo.automationtesting.in/register.html. Now once I execute this driver.navigate.to, it will launch this particular website, that is webtable.html. It will enter in the same page. It will not enter a new one. See, did it executed? This particular line of code got executed, driver.navigate.to, and it launched the webtable website. So the driver.navigate.to will help us in navigating to a particular website when already an website is launched. Okay, so what is the difference between driver.get and driver.navigate.to is, the driver.get will wait until the web page is loaded completely, whereas in the case of driver.navigate.to, the execution will not wait until the page is completely loaded. The major difference between driver.get and driver.navigate.to is that with the help of driver.get, it will wait until the page is loaded completely. The next line of code will not execute. In the case of driver.navigate.to, it will not wait until the page is loaded completely. The next line of code will get executed. Okay, so we have seen driver.navigate.to. Now what is the test case is? The test case is like this. Once you launch the URL, okay, you have to navigate back to the original URL, okay. Once you do this, original URL, once you do this, you refresh the web page. Okay, you refresh the web page. Then once you refresh, again navigate forward to this particular URL, that is demo.automationtesting.in/webtable.html. Okay, so let us try to do this scenario. We have seen navigate, right? Now let us see navigating back. After that we will see refresh. After that we'll navigate again forward. Okay, all those things I'll show you here one time manually. What we are trying to do, first we are where we are in the webtable.html. After navigate, now we have to navigate back. So for that I will click this button. Okay, now we have to refresh. Once we have done the refresh, then again navigate forward like this. So we navigated to webtable.html. So this is the scenario. Now let us try to do it automate this particular scenario. So for that, what I will do, I'll navigate back here. I'll go to app.java. So we have navigated. Now what is the next step? We have to navigate back. So for that, driver.navigate.back. Okay, this will take the back. Now we have to refresh. Driver.navigate.refresh. Then what we have to do? We have to again come forward. So for that, driver.navigate.forward, like this. So this we will do. So now once I debug this, you can see the different scenarios. Debug as Java application. Okay. So where it will stop the debug? It will stop the debug at driver.navigate.2. Okay. From there I will launch webtable.html. After that I will do back, refresh, forward. Okay, so this has launched, it is waiting. Okay, it has maximized. Now let me try to minimize my Eclipse. Okay, I've minimized. Observe here guys, observe here, it will, instead of automation testing.in/register.html, it will try to navigate to webtable.html page. See, I'll click on this. See, it did webtable.html, right? Then next I will click on, I'll perform this back button. I'll not do manually, I'll do with the help of this line of code. So it will go back to the previous page. See, it went to register.html, right? Now I will refresh. I'll click on this, it will refresh. It is refreshing. Once it is refreshed, it will go again forward. It went to webtable.html. So this is the common methods that we have with respect to driver.navigate in WebDriver interface. Now what I will do, I will run this. I will not do debug, I will run. You can see how fast it happens. Run as Java application. Okay, it will launch the website. It will do maximize. Then it will launch webtable.html. Maximized webtable.html. Register.html, still it is, it should move to webtable.html. Then it will go back. It went back. It should refresh. It is refreshing. Then again it will come forward. Okay, from register.html it should come back to webtable.html. Yes. Okay, and the execution completes. See, the execution is still going. It is complete now. It is on webtable.html. Now if you want to quit, if you want to close the browser automatically, what we will use? We will use driver.quit. Okay, it will quit the browser. So let me try next. What are the different methods we have? Let us see. So this was with respect to navigate, navigate.back, navigate.forward, navigate.refresh. The next is with respect to frame handling. Okay, frame handling we'll see. We'll see that. Let us go with respect to alerts. Okay, before going to alerts, let us see this. Manage.window.maximize. Okay, if you want to maximize the window, for example, it is like this. Now you want to maximize this button. So for that, we will go with driver.window.maximize. If you want to minimize, for example, like this, then we'll go with manage.window.minimize. Driver.manage.window.minimize. If you want to make full screen, we will go with driver.window.fullscreen. Okay, this implicit wait we will be seeing in the wait concept. Okay, now let us try to do this three things: maximize, minimize, full screen. Okay, so for that, what I will do is I'll try to remove this. Okay, first what we will do maximize, then we will do minimize. Okay, driver.manage.window.minimize, window.minimize, like this. Okay, it will minimize the window. Then after that we'll make it full screen. Driver.manage.window.fullscreen, window.fullscreen. Okay, this, like this. So now let us see how it behaves. We have written all three: maximize, minimize, full screen. Okay, now I'll directly run. Just observe the behavior. Run as Java application. Okay, first it will maximize the window, then it will minimize the window, then it will make full screen. Okay, so now it is launching. It is minimized mode. It should make maximize. Okay, it is still minimized mode. Now it will make it as maximized. Okay, it maximized, it minimized, then it made full screen, right? Now it is full screen. It is not in the maximize mode, it is in the full screen mode, right? So this is how this behaves. Maximize, minimize, full screen. Okay, so let me try to close the instances that we have opened with respect to Chrome driver. Okay, so these are the few Windows management methods that we have with respect to driver. Okay, find element and find elements. Very common interview question. Give the difference between find element and find elements. Find element and find elements are also the methods of driver, okay, which help us in locating the element, okay, on a web page. Driver.findElement by .xpath, it will help us in locating first matching element, okay. Find elements, it will help us in locating all the matching elements, okay. This we will see in depth whenever we start, but for now just consider that we have find element and find elements, okay. This is used to locate single element, this is used to locate multiple elements.